welcome once again for Captain Hank, Hotel Manager Marcello, and the entire team of Hut and Departments.
A very warm welcome on the Viking Cruise here. I did tankers, I did passenger ships and also container ships, but I like the passenger ship the most, for sure. Because when you're sitting behind on the ship, behind over 300 containers, they never say something to you.
And a very good evening to all of you. How wonderful it is to have you on board our ship. And of course, like the captain just said, he was born and raised on a ship. And believe it or not, but I was born and raised in a restaurant. And to be more precise, a restaurant located only 2 streets away from our docking location when we get to Maastricht. Of course, you met Anna already, our lovely program director. We have the gentleman in white, I would say the master of disaster, our executive chef, Florin. I'm pretty sure you will all get to know him quite well by the end of the cruise. We got our executive housekeeper, Paul Rozum. And last but certainly not least, Milos Parcel, a maître d'hôtel in charge of the restaurant and the bar. And of course, all of us, we are going to do everything we can to make your stay on board the Viking Clasie absolutely a memorable one. We want to show you the most beautiful spots with the best service and the best food we can.
Everybody raise their glass, please. Listen very carefully. There are tall ships and there are small ships. And there are ships that sail the seas. But the best ships of all are friendships. And so I'll drink to thee. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on this tour, which will be a wonderful afternoon, I'm sure. A lot of tulip, rhododendrons, and what have you.
Isabella. Hello. People are from Canada and
US.
US. Okay. Amsterdam. So the Amstel is a river. You have to put a dam and then the water stays down. Yeah? So that is how it began. That was the beginning. There was also Rotterdam. The Rotte and a dam. Volendam. Volendam. Monnikendam. This is nearby here, eh? Monnikendam. A dam is also a cheese, was also a village.
Years of the King.
So 1, 2, 3, we say long live the king.
Long live the King. Long live the King.
Long live the King.
But for me, I'm a city girl. I had to get used to this way of life here in the middle of nowhere on the bottom of the sea.
Bakery here at this location is here since 1864. Dough is made pretty simple. It's flour, it's egg, it's butter, and it's a bit of sugar.
that for us.
Anyone else?
Oh, there's plenty of people here.
Once when I was still a student, I studied
That's why our kids said, well,
That's beautiful.
they all live in the same, like, Ontario or Illinois?
three of our
Oh, which is a pretty
Stroopwafels.
going now.
We had already farmed for 6 generations in the family. You see, a lot of them are friendly, they try to look me. Not all of them, they like me. There are also a few they don't like me.
Lid goes on, and like this, we made 46 different types last year, so every day you can have something else. When the cheeses come out of the brine, turn the cheese, which she also does, and then we'll do the other sides. And we repeat that process every 3-4 days, till the cheeses are 4 weeks.
Do they have the label on?
Not this label, yeah, a sticker. Hurts.
Arnhem, and that's what everybody thinks about Market Garden. It failed in Arnhem, but it succeeded here. This part of the country was liberated, which became very important afterwards to attack Germany.
Wonderful. Good evening, everybody. Let's start with one little fact. You might have heard today from the guides that they were saying that Nijmegen is the oldest city of the Netherlands. Did anybody say that? It's a lie. That's Maastricht. But that's just a little detail.
Good morning. My name is Jos. Jos, that's short for Joseph. Joe from Bonanza. If you've been in Nijmegen, we are always quarreling with Nijmegen. Do you know why?
Who's the oldest?
Because they say they are the oldest. These are the two oldest cities, no doubt about it. But Maastricht is quite as old as, what is old? 50 BC, to give you an idea. You see that there are 40 pairs of brothers buried here or commemorated at this cemetery. Here we have two of them. On the wall of the missing. There was a third brother who also volunteered to become a member of the United States Army Air Force, but he had bad eyesight and he was sent to an artillery unit. But these two, Frank and Gil, from Scandinavian descent, were trained as a pilot and a co-pilot. Jim McCloy, it sounds like a Scottish name. Edouard Ridenour, French. It is evident where the roots are from Dimitrios Bouzoukas, Greek, from Greece. In the Second World War, three things were important to identify someone: fingerprints, dog tags, teeth. If you don't have any of those three, you cannot be identified, and you are buried as an unknown. In a civilian cemetery, people of the Jewish faith are buried together apart from people of another faith. In an American cemetery, there is no distinction between rank, race, religion. That is why the 179 soldiers of the Jewish faith are buried all over the cemetery. There you see another one. There you see a star. And why we owe our respect to all these men and women, despite religion or race or rank.
That's awesome. Keep going, kid. You can.
I'll see him.
Right there.
Look at this.
Holy cow! That's amazing.
That's the guy from the windmill.
Thank you very much, Joseph. You got something? Next one, number 2.
We need tables like this.
All good? Number 4. Then you're going to swap, because I'm not going to let you check your own answers. And you're going to swap. All kinds of hidden talents here. Okay, still quite a few teams.
Did we get 10 points?
300.
470, I think.
350.
470? Looks like 470.
400. Still a few. 410. Wow, okay, 470.
Josh,
They are the winners. And that is just because one person had the guts to go up and win. Yeah.
City wall and moat. But after Napoleon ordered the case to be straightened,
How was it? How was the cruise? Yes? Was it smooth?
Yeah.
Yes? Smooth sailing in the water. How was it with the friendships? Was it good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we made a lot of friends, eh? So, good.
And of course, Anna is going to say a few more things in just a bit of time. But without further ado, I really want to thank you, of course, also on behalf not only of myself, but let's talk about the crew that is not here at the moment, but have been helping us to make this cruise possible for all of you. May I ask for a wonderful applause for those people. Thank you.
The meek will inherit the earth, but the brave will get the rivers. Cheers.
Have a great time. First you're going to Ghent, you have a lunch there, then you're going to be in a great place in Bruges. So I wish you a lot of fun and keep some good memories of this tropical Holland and Belgium in your heart. Yes. Bye.
It's a mix of fruit. It's a mix of cherries, strawberry, raspberries. How you can know that they are made with the Arabic gum? So there's a trick. You have to lick on it like this, and then you do this.
On your
This is the effect of. Now you laugh, but this is the proof we have the Arabic gum. So this is a very high level quality. When you do the same with the gelatin, it doesn't work. Bite in it, you will see they are soft inside. I give one to her and just look to her face. So you have to bite in it. No, don't worry, don't be afraid,
No, it's better than a gummy bear. I'm not a fan of gummy bears.
You like it?
Very much.
You see, that's the problem. Everybody. You can imagine, this is made in Ghent for 200, 300 years, and they are still very popular just because they are. So ladies and gentlemen, the nose of Ghent.
Good morning, everybody. I wish you all a very welcome aboard here on our little boat here in the city of Bruges. We're going to make a short boat trip. So here we have the old Glover, full fully restored houses in a real typical brownstone. I hope all the heads are still aboard. Yes, okay, 30. Excellent day here in our city. Thank you very much for your attention.
First type that you see here is the soldier of the Great War, and then written underneath, known unto God. So that's an unknown soldier. He was dug up and could be identified. The second type is a soldier of the Great War, but they know he's from the Cheshire Regiment. Why? Because probably they had identified his regimental buttons or his buckle or something like that, but still no name. Now don't forget that name tags, dog tags, were not used during the First World War. Some regiments on an individual basis would provide them for their units, but it was not general policy. That's why there are so many unknown soldiers buried here and in the other cemeteries. There's one unknown, and there's one called Otto Bieber. He died on the 4th of October 1917. And the 4th of October 1917 is the day that the Australians occupied this position. Yes? So he was probably wounded, found wounded, also treated here, but died anyway. A picture taken in the beginning of 17.
Wow.
Now the Germans got much closer and destroyed it even more, because here you see the cloth hall and the tower still being in a reasonable state. This tells you. Yes? Well, this was later. You see the difference now? Was held by German troops from the 10th of December 1914, that's the first Battle of Ypres, to the 17th of April 1915, when it was captured after the explosion of 5 mines, so they got tunnels and exploded mines, by the British 5th Division. On the following 5th of May, it was recaptured by the German 15th Corps. It remained in German hands until the Battle of Messines, that's the 3rd Battle of Ypres, 7th of June 1917, when after many months of underground fighting, 2 mines were exploded here, and at the end of April 1918, after the battles of the Lys, that's after the last German battle, it passed into German hands again. It was finally retaken by British troops under the command of His Majesty the King of the Belgians on the 28th of September 1918.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.